It's a world of impossible beauty, a silent, frozen kingdom at the top of the world, painted with the ethereal glow of the northern lights and ruled by majestic giants of ice and snow. Trips to the Arctic Circle are a bucket list item for people all over the world. We all dream of seeing polar bears on the ice, kayaking beside whales in deep fjords, and watching the aurora dance across a star-filled sky. This is the Arctic of our imagination, the one you see in the brochures. But the stunning beauty of the Arctic hides a brutal reality. Before you even think about booking that trip to the top of the world, you need to see what happens when the dream becomes a nightmare. This is the unfiltered truth about what it really takes to survive the Arctic. The pull of the Arctic is undeniable. Travelers flock to places like Tromso in Norway or Fairbanks in Alaska to hunt for the Aurora Borealis. In Nunavut, they come hoping for a glimpse of a polar bear. Dog sledding across a frozen landscape or standing in the profound silence of a world blanketed in snow. Feeling like stepping into a different world where nature still makes all the rules. But what we often forget is just how unforgiving those rules can be. The first and most relentless reality is the cold. Over the Arctic Ocean, average winter temperatures can hover around a bone-chilling -40 degrees Celsius, but the number doesn't tell the whole story. Wind chill can turn that into a weapon, freezing exposed skin in as little as 10 to 30 minutes to frostbite. This extreme cold is an enemy to our technology too. Batteries die in an instant. Metal becomes brittle and snaps. A simple camera can freeze solid. Now, imagine if that's your GPS or the engine of your snowmobile. In a place this remote, a simple equipment failure can quickly escalate into a life-threatening crisis. Even your own body can betray you. A common mistake is wearing too many clothes inside a sleeping bag. If you're bundled in too many layers, your body heat can't radiate out to warm the bag, and you can paradoxically freeze. The cold is a constant, draining presence that saps your energy and tests your will. The brochure might show pristine, solid white landscapes, but the ground beneath your feet is often a minefield. That vast expanse of sea ice is really a moving puzzle of frozen plates. Cracks, called leads, can open up in minutes, creating impassable channels of frigid water. One wrong step can lead to a fall through the ice, a scenario where survival is measured in minutes, not hours. Then there is the weather. Arctic weather is notoriously unpredictable. A clear day can dissolve into a whiteout blizzard where the snow-filled air and ground merge into a single, disorienting void. You can lose all sense of direction, literally unable to tell up from down. The sheer remoteness amplifies every risk. Medical facilities can be hundreds of miles away, often inaccessible because of the very weather that caused your emergency. On land, you are truly on your own. There's no quick triple or call. This brutal isolation is a core reality of Arctic travel that many people overlook. Seeing a polar bear is unforgettable, but remember, it is the world's largest land predator and in its environment. Humans are prey. Reputable tours use specially designed tundra vehicles or keep safe distances in boats for a reason. Getting close for a better picture is a potentially fatal mistake. It's not just bears. Moose in the subarctic can be incredibly dangerous when defensive, and even walruses have been known to attack and capsize small boats. The key is to replace the Disney-like image of Arctic animals with a healthy respect for them as powerful, wild creatures. We are visitors in their world. Often, though, the greatest danger isn't the ice or the bears. It's us. Overconfidence and lack of preparation have been the downfall of explorers for centuries. The Franklin expedition of 1845 saw 129 men vanished after becoming trapped in ice. In 1897, explorers trying to reach the North Pole by balloon crashed and perished in days. But the cold is predictable. What comes next isn't. These tragedies teach a stark lesson. The Arctic does not forgive mistakes. Modern travelers fall into the same traps, underestimating the tides, pushing physical limits, and ignoring local advice. A local once told a reckless kayaker, "I was hoping you wouldn't make it back, because if guys like you succeed, the whole west shore of Hudson Bay will be piled deep with bodies." It's a haunting reminder that your bad decisions might force others to risk their lives to rescue you. After all this, you might think an Arctic trip is a terrible idea, but that's not the message. The title isn't "Never Go to the Arctic." It's the Arctic Circle, "Don't go until you see this." The Arctic can be one of the most rewarding experiences on Earth, but only if you approach it the right way. Go with professionals. Reputable tour operators have the experience, the ice-strengthened ships, and the safety protocols needed. Don't try to save money with unvented operators or attempt a solo trip without immense experience. Get the right gear. Listen to your guides. When they tell you to wear specific thermal layers or survival suits, do it. They know what keeps you alive. Be honest with yourself. You don't need to be a super athlete, but you need a resilient mindset. Plans will change based on weather. Flexibility is everything. Finally, travel with a sense of humility. Respect the local communities, especially the indigenous peoples who have called this land home for millennia. Choose operators who practice responsible tourism that minimizes impact on this fragile ecosystem. The Arctic holds breathtaking beauty and brutal, life-threatening danger in the same frozen hand. To experience the first, you have to deeply respect the second. The stories of expeditions gone wrong aren't just cautionary tales. They are lessons written on the ice. They teach us that preparation, humility, and respect are the most essential tools you can possibly pack. So, when you see those incredible photos of the northern lights or a polar bear against the snow, look beyond the frame. See the immense power of an environment that demands our utmost respect. Going to the Arctic isn't about conquering it. It's about being a worthy and humble guest in one of the last truly wild places on Earth. If this look into the raw reality of the world's extreme environments fascinates you, subscribe for more stories that go beyond the brochure.